I've spent years reading various books on productivity, performance, and routines. I have purchased all of the planners and schedulers. And there are two things I've learned from this process. There is no one system that works for everyone, and systems need to evolve and grow with people as they grow. So I built my own flexible system. Now this allows me to practice different skills each day, which is also perfect for the intentional practice of leadership skills. My system is built on paper for a reason. I personally can't avoid the temptation of other applications on my mobile or computer in the morning, and I take notes with a pen, also purposefully. Research shows that taking notes with a pen and paper helps you learn and remember more. It's the process of synthesizing and summarizing the information that helps with this. I purchased a Levenger note-taking system. There are many other systems you can use, but this one just happens to work for me. And I also purchased a hole punch from them. I have a daily planner that I built from scratch in Microsoft Word. I print it out on cardstock and usually print about 10 to 20 at a time. I don't print more because I need the ability to change them based on how I'm changing and growing. I punch them all at once and slip them into the back of my notebook. Each morning I get up, I get my coffee, and I pull out my notebook. I insert a fresh agenda. I start by reviewing my calendar for the day and writing out each item or meeting. If you can't resist the apps on your phone, I recommend that you print out your calendar the night before. Now, writing down each meeting helps me process what's happening in the day and whether I'm ready for it. It also gives me the opportunity to move things around if something more urgent arises. By the way, I failed handwriting in grade school, but at least most of the time I can read my own handwriting. I always have something I'm working on. That's my mantra. Then I write things that I'm grateful for. This morning it is insanely cold outside, so I'm grateful for the heater, and I absolutely love our wood-burning fireplace. That's my happy place in the wintertime. Then I choose the leadership principle that I'm working on that day. Sometimes I'm working on the same principle every day for several days. Sometimes it changes. I feel like I haven't been doing as much recognition as I should, so that's the area of focus for today. Now I go back to the left side of the page and I look for opportunities to practice and mark them. I also can use some of my block time to work on it. Now, my exercise plan changes daily based on my recovery at night, so I figure out what I'm doing that day. Today's a heavy lifting day. I didn't fully recover last night, but enough to do a session of about 40 minutes. I've got a spot for it on my calendar, I fill it in, and now I'm ready to go. I keep this handy throughout the day so I can remember the notes I have for each meeting. Now, this is important. There are blank pages behind this page. This is where I keep the notes for everything that happened this day. I do this because I used to write notes everywhere and forget the title, the pages, or I just lost them. Now I have notes for every meeting behind the schedule for that day. It makes it super easy to find. At the end of the day, I have 30 minutes blocked on my calendar to note anything that didn't get done in the day, send any follow-ups I missed during the day, put things on the calendar for the next day, and also reflect on my leadership practice and other priorities for that day. There you have it. I will link the editable Word document that I use in the comments below so you too can download it and make it your own. How do you intentionally practice a skill each day?